right, yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Watch Darius TV. I'm back with another review, and this is in honor of Halloween Ends coming out tomorrow. I'm doing a review of Halloween Kills that came out last year. I know I should have did it back then, but if anybody that's been on my channel, I'm super late when it comes down to doing reviews of movies. So, like I said, since the new Halloween movie is coming out, I'm doing a review of Halloween Kills. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll be doing a review of Halloween Ends when I get to it. Most likely tomorrow, but we'll see. So let's start with this review. So, Halloween, this new Halloween series, I don't know much I can say about it. To me, when I think about the one from 2018, I always say that wasn't really scary to me personally. That one felt like it was a I feel like it was like a lifetime movie that was about like a stalker. It felt like almost like a chick flick, to be honest with you. Like one of them scary lifetime movies or whatever like that about some dude stalking a girl or whatever. That's usually most lifetime movies. It wasn't scary. I guess my era of Halloween movies are the Rob Zombie ones. I guess maybe every generation has their own Halloween movie. I guess I don't know. I grew up with those. I saw the, I didn't. I'm not really a huge fan of the movies like that. But I mean, those are the ones I remember seeing, and those are pretty disturbing movies that he made, Rob Zombie. But those are the ones I'm more familiar with. This one, these movies feel a little bit more toned down. I get a weird, almost PG-13 feel from these movies. They don't. I don't know. But then again, like this, I'm not a huge Halloween fan like that. I'm not gonna act like I've seen all the movies, like the ones with Busta Rhymes in it, and I think LL Cool J was one of them. I didn't really see those, but I saw bits and pieces of them. But anyway, this movie basically starts off in 1978, sort of a flashback of Michael Myers and his past, I guess from other movies and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Like I said, I didn't really see any of them old uh, Halloween movies with Jamie Lee Curtis. I don't recall seeing them, so that's for fans. I didn't, I don't really know his whole origins. I only like I said, I'm only familiar with the Rob Zombie movies. Um, but it does show the consequences of basically Michael Myers not being killed from back in the day. So it sort of shows the trauma and everything that has happened ever since he's still been alive. And now that he escaped from a mental institution and showing the lives he affected from certain people he's killed, certain people he didn't kill. I guess that's what this movie's supposed to represent. Sort of the lasting effect that he's had on other people. Today, the survivors are celebrating Michael Myers being in, a mental institution, being locked up. They're celebrating it. Little do they know that he's pretty much out, but then there's a scene, also the infamous scene where the firefighters, come to put out a fire from the end of the previous movie when Michael Myers, got set on fire by Laurie and her family. Uh, you know, and they pretty much just get totally annihilated. That was a crazy scene. Really interesting way to start a movie off. I'm not gonna front. Lori, her daughter Karen, and her granddaughter Allison are taken to the hospital while Michael Myers is just basically going through the neighborhood, just popping up in people's houses, taking out elderly couples, doing all kind of wild stuff. Tommy and the other survivors, they decide to just sort of become superheroes. After hearing that Michael Myers is attacking a neighborhood, and they decide to take things to their own hands and create a community. I don't even know what I can say, like a community service or night watch against Michael Myers. They all decided they're gonna just take him out with bats and stuff, just their homemade stuff that they can really do against this man. Okay. At first I thought it would be interesting to see a whole town of people going to fight against Michael Myers. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that before in a slasher film. The closest we get to seeing that is maybe like with Freddy Krueger, how he started. He started with the townspeople wanting to attack him. They chased him to a factory, and I think they set the factory on fire and stuff like that. But I don't typically see too many slasher movies where it's usually just a group of teenagers trying to fight against the killer, but this time it's like a whole town. I thought it would be interesting at first, until I saw just how dumb these town people are. These people are some honestly, these people are just they were completely in over their head. They must have thought that Michael Myers, I guess, was a regular person. I don't know. I'm gonna get into that, but one woman named Vanessa thinks that Michael Myers in her back seat of her car, and she runs off after crashing, and then the man that was behind her back seat ends up fleeing. So that's supposed to be, I guess, maybe using him as a red herring or something like that, or to we know that that was obviously not Michael Myers, but we figure out who he is later on, and that person's a mental patient, and it shows how dumb people are, how people let fear take hold of him because they think that that's Michael Myers. It's not even him. But I get it. I mean, they probably ain't seen Michael Myers in 40 some years. They may have forgot what he looked like, but they just, some of it I kind of understand. People were just being feared, but also people were being complete idiots too. Tommy decides to form a mob to hunt down Michael, just a group of angry, scared people. Um, to me, I find it weird that I never knew that in a slash movie I would actually want one of the protagonists to possibly die instead of the actual like antagonist, because this guy Tommy was a complete idiot. He was really in over his head leading these people, and uh everyone is told to stay indoors while Michael Myers then there's a scene where Michael Myers attacks one group of civilians that are in a car, and in the one scene that really stood out to me was one woman that thought she saw Michael Myers in the backseat of her car. She tries to run to Michael Myers and shooting at him, which ends up leading to Michael Myers doing nothing but simply just kicking the door out of the car. And I never seen anything like this before in my life. The door hits her hand and she ends up shooting herself in the face. So when I see stuff like this, I can't help but to think, why in the world doesn't the town people call up maybe a strike team or maybe the National Guard or something like that? Because these people clearly don't know what they're doing. These people are not well equipped to deal with Michael Myers. I don't even know what Michael Myers is in this movie. I don't know if he's clearly not human. So they didn't try all kinds of stuff, and there's nothing that's keeping him down. Clearly, this guy is not human. Or maybe he's high off some type of bath salt where he ain't feeling no type of pain, but clearly you guys are not well fit to take him down. I don't know. What do you. Nobody ever thought that seeing all did this dude killing all these people. Nobody gonna call up anything higher than the police. Like, and then Michael Myers ends up going to his old home, and he ends up killing a gay couple that owned his house previously. Now, I remember hearing in the news that people were saying that is Michael Myers homophobic because he killed a gay couple in the movie. That comes down to the I don't know who would even come up with something like that. It's a movie. Stop it, okay? Don't try to make something out of nothing. It's a movie. Michael Myers will take out anybody. He could care less about your sexual orientation. It just, I don't know who would think of a news article like that. If you don't believe me, Google it. They really tried to say Michael Myers is homophobic. Anyway, so the man who was in the back seat, we end up finding out that his name is Lance, and he is basically just a confused mental patient that also, I guess, escaped when Michael Myers escaped from his mental institution in a previous movie. Everybody thinks that he's Michael Myers, and Tommy leads this mob of idiots to hunt this poor man down. Um, Karen is the one to find out that he's not Michael Myers, tries to calm down the whole crowd, but these people don't even listen because they're being ran by fear and anger. These people almost kind of remind me of how people acted during the COVID time, where people were just not thinking, people were just going off of what they want to do, or when people were rioting 2 years ago and people were just deciding to just do whatever they want to do. Just as people that are not clearly thinking is what these people remind me of. So, they don't listen, and they cause this man to completely jump off the roof and kill himself. This is not even the one they were looking for, wasting all this time and energy. Way to go, town people. The great town. This phenomenal town. So, Michael Myers was going to also was close to killing Allison after he, killed her friends. But her mom comes in, saves her, and ends up stealing his mask. It's the first person I know of that can take Michael Myers' mask off. She ends up leading Michael Myers into the group of town people, and these idiots really try to fight Michael Myers. Now, at first, they're getting the upper hand, but he ends up completely taking them all out. Slaughters the whole group of people. Just, I mean, I think one of them even shot him, and clearly that didn't work. So I don't know why didn't these people just disperse after that. But he ends up taking out the overzealous Tommy at the end. Yeah, I didn't feel anything when Tommy got taken out because that guy was just a complete idiot. He's the one that led this whole thing. So Michael Myers completely uses the same bat he was walking around with, ends up using that on him. I felt nothing. I was actually, weirdly enough, I was actually happy when Michael Myers took him out because the dude was just like, these people are really idiots. Like, they really were idiot. I never seen a group of people this dumb. Like, these people were really idiots. Then Karen goes back upstairs to investigate the room and ends up being taken out by Michael Myers. Gets completely deleted. She's done. And now that basically sets up Laurie to want revenge now because she want to get revenge for her daughter. Um, Definitely, this movie was obviously just nothing but just like a bridge to the movie Halloween Ends. To finally find a showdown between Laurie and Michael Myers. That's what this movie really was, just sort of just a bridge. Yeah, like I said, I wasn't really feeling the 2018 one, and this one I wasn't really interested in. But I'm curious to see how it all ends. I want to see the whole battle between these two. I'm not a huge Halloween fan like that. But I want to see how this one ends. So I want to see Halloween Ends coming out tomorrow. It's probably already out now because people watching it on streaming. So let me just get a quick review. Out of 4 stars, I give this movie one. The characters. I don't want to know if they were supposed to make these characters intentionally dumb and annoying, but they were. I didn't feel bad about none of these people that were taken out except for the mental patient that jumped off the roof. He's the only one I felt sorry for. Everybody else was dumb. Everybody from the woman that shot herself in the face to Tommy walking around acting like he's a superhero, thinking he's gonna, or Negan from The Walking Dead, like he's really gonna actually take out Michael Myers with a bat. These people were idiots. You know. So yeah, yeah, I wasn't really feeling this one too much, but I mean, I'm curious to see Halloween ends. So I'll be doing a review on that. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and check out my up and coming review of Halloween Ends coming soon. So thanks for watching my video.